boy, this is going to be a good Throwback Thursday. This is going to be a good Throwback Thursday. One of my favorite Money in the Bank pay-per-views of all time. Money in the Bank 2011 from the Allstate Arena in Chicago. Woo! This was a really good pay-per-view. I'm not even going to lie to you. One of my favorite Money in the Bank pay-per-views of all time. And it also, this pay-per-view had my second favorite CM Punk match of all time. My favorite CM Punk match was him against The Undertaker back at WrestleMania 29 at MetLife Stadium. This was my second favorite one. Punk and Cena for the WWE Championship. My God. That matchup was fucking... I think that matchup won Match of the Year in 2011. I'm not too sure. I think they did a Slammies in 2011. I think they did. If anybody can correct me down in the comment section, I think they did a Slammies in 2011. I think they did. And obviously, Punk and Cena, they won Match of the Year. The match was so good. You know, Punk's hometown, Chicago. Can't go any better than that. Punk, Chicago, John Cena. The WWE Championship match. Oh my God. I can go back to that match and just watch it and I will be fine for the rest of the day. But I remember watching this in my house with my brother. My little sister at the time. She wasn't really familiar to wrestling until 2012 when The Shield made their debut. By the way, her favorite superstar is Roman Reigns. Yeah, I know. But nonetheless, I love this pay-per-view. You know, this was the only pay-per-view that I was okay with, except for the simple fact that, hey, you know, Money in the Bank has their own pay-per-view. I had the idea of bringing back the Money in the Bank ladder match to WrestleMania. I would have been perfectly fine with that, but at that time, I had its own pay-per-view, and I'm like, I'll give it a few years, see how that goes in the end. But if you guys don't know who I am, I'm of course Chris. Thank you guys so much for tuning back into the channel on this Throwback Thursday. Yeah, I know it's late, guys. I apologize. April 11th, 2019. Thank you guys so much for tuning back into the channel. If you guys are loving these Throwback Thursday videos, I want you guys to hit that like button. Comment down below, what is your favorite Money in the Bank pay-per-view of all time? My favorite Money in the Bank pay-per-view of all time is obviously Money in the Bank 2011. One of my favorites of all time. One of my favorite pay-per-views of all time. And if you guys are new to the channel, looking for a Raw review, SmackDown review, NXT review, Throwback Thursday, Top 10 Friday, a wrestling podcast, and gaming content here on YouTube, hit that subscribe button down below. Ring those bells, guys, for all notifications. Check out SmackDown review. I apologize, guys. There was no NXT review yesterday because, you know, the simple fact that there was no storyline continuation. So I'm like, listen, NXT was recorded before TakeOver on Friday night. So I'm like, you know what? I might as well not give you guys a review this week. I'm like, take a little break from the whole weekend. So I'm like, so be it. NXT, no NXT review. But there was a SmackDown review live on the channel on Tuesday. The SmackDown live after WrestleMania. I thought SmackDown was a not bad show. Many people said, oh, SmackDown was bad. It wasn't that bad of a show. People are saying, oh, SmackDown sucked, you know. Nothing really happened. Yeah, sure, but, you know, wasn't that bad to me, to be honest with you. Lacey Evans attacks the man once again. Lacey Evans, in action, attacked Becky Lynch not once but twice in back-to-back nights. I am pretty sure that we are getting a Becky Lynch-Lacey Evans feud for the, what I like to call it, the Undisputed Women's Championship. SmackDown review, link to that video will be in the annotation above on the upper right hand corner of your screen. Raw review, there she goes again. The worst Raw after Mania of all time. You bet your bottom dollar. Raw review is up live on the channel, guys. Make sure you guys go ahead and check out Raw review. Raw review will be on the upper right hand corner of your screen in the annotation. Check out WrestleMania review if you guys missed this past weekend's content. WrestleMania review. Kofi Kingston is your new WWE champion, which many people even predicted that was even going to happen. WrestleMania review, link to this video will be in the annotation above on the upper hand corner of your screen. Check out Sunday afternoon's video, the reality podcast episode 15. You guys will get episode 16 on Saturday. where we go over WrestleMania's card preview and predictions. Link to that video will be in the annotation on the upper right hand corner of your screen. And check out NXT TakeOver New York review. The greatest NXT TakeOver show of all time, my honest opinion, yes. Finally, we got Johnny Gargano winning the big one, winning the NXT Championship. Link to NXT review will be in the upper right hand corner of your screen in the annotation. This is the official home of the Reality Podcast right here on YouTube, so make sure you guys are following me on social media, man. Twitter, Chris from Lauren. Instagram, your boy Chris _WB. And Snapchat, Chris Most Hated. And if you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button down below. Ring those bells, guys, for all notifications. Thank you guys so much for tuning back into the channel. Let's go review Money in the Bank 2011 from the Allstate Arena in Chicago, Illinois. This pay-per-view took place on Sunday, July 17th. 2011. Now, this event features 6 matches, including 2 Money in the Bank ladder matches. What else we got here on the card? Okay, so we got 2 Money in the Bank ladder matches. We got one for Raw, one for SmackDown, which was back then I really liked. We got, for the SmackDown Money in the Bank ladder match, we got Bryan, Cody Rhodes, Heath Slater, Justin Gabriel, Kane, Cara, Sheamus, and Wade Barrett. That's for the SmackDown Money in the Bank ladder match. For the Raw Money in the Bank ladder match, you got Alberto Del Rio, Alex Riley, Evan Bourne, Jack Swagger, Kofi Kingston, The Miz, R-Truth, and Rey Mysterio. That's for the Raw Money in the Bank ladder match. We got a singles match for the Divas Championship. We have Kelly defending the championship against Brie Bella. You guys remember the Divas Championship? Horrible. Then we got Mark Henry going one-on-one with the Big Show. Then we got Randy Orton defending the World Heavyweight Championship against Christian in a stipulation. If Randy Orton was disqualified during the matchup, Orton would lose the World Heavyweight Championship to Christian. I thought that match was really good. And then we got the main event. John Cena defending his WWE Championship against CM Punk. And if Cena did not retain the title, he would be fired. Quote unquote, fired. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 matches on the card. 6 matches on the card. What else I can tell you guys? Okay, Money in the Bank was broadcast globally and received mostly positive reviews from critics. From the main event receiving the most praise. I wonder why. For pay-per-view buyouts, but back then they didn't have the network by then, so you have to watch this legitly on pay-per-view. Yeah, paying $64.99. Yeah, kiss my ass. I have the network for $9.99. As for pay-per-view buyouts, 195,000 customers paid to watch the event compared to 165,000 for the previous year back in 2010, where it was the inaugural Money in the Bank pay-per-view. So, let's get to this review, shall we? Okay. I think the matchup kicked off with the Money in the Bank. Yes, the event featured commentary by Michael Cole, Jerry King Lawler, and Booker T. I hated Booker T as commentary on commentary. The pay-per-view began with the SmackDown Money in the Bank ladder match. During the bout, Sheamus slammed Cara through a ladder prop between the ring apron and the announce table with a powerbomb. That was a sick spot, by the way. The ladder was bent in half as Cara was stretched away from the ringside. Near the end of the match, Barrett, Rhodes, and Bryan were the only 3 in the ring. Bryan put Cody Rhodes in a guillotine submission chokehold on top of the ladder in the middle of the ring while Barrett sneaked up the other side of the ladder. After Bryan knocked Rhodes off the ladder, Barrett got Bryan onto his shoulders and tried to throw him off. Bryan continued to repeat elbow strikes to Barrett's head. Bryan then kicked Barrett in the head and unhooked the briefcase to win the Money in the Bank ladder match. This match lasted 24 minutes and 27 seconds. And like I said, if you guys didn't hear me before, the SmackDown Money in the Bank ladder match contestants were Bryan, Cody Rhodes, Heath Slater, Justin Gabriel, Kane, Cara, Sheamus, and Wade Barrett. This match lasted 24 minutes and 27 seconds. This match was good to kick off. I mean, knowing me, I was hoping Sheamus would win. I was hoping Sheamus would win the Money in the Bank ladder match, but they gave it to Daniel Bryan. Okay. I mean, back then, Daniel Bryan wasn't all that popular back then. So, and on top of that, Daniel Bryan was a heel back then. So, there you go. We got Daniel Bryan winning the Money in the Bank ladder match. Next up on the card, this was a very quick matchup. I'm not even lying to you. This was a very quick matchup. Kelly defending the Divas Championship against Brie Bella. In the show's second match, Kelly defeated Brie Bella, retaining the Divas Championship. Kelly won the bout after performing her K2 maneuver on Brie. This match lasted 4 minutes and 54 seconds. Kelly, yeah, she's beautiful, but she wasn't that good in the ring at all. Brie, meh. That's all I'm going to see on Brie. Meh. Kelly retains her Divas Championship over Brie Bella. Next up on the card, we got Mark Henry going one-on-one with the Big Show. This match lasted, I believe, 6 minutes, if I can recall. Yes, this match lasted 6 minutes even. 6 minutes even. In the show's third match, Mark Henry defeated the Big Show. Henry gained a 2 count after the World Strongest Slam on Big Show. Henry then performed the move again, and 2 running splashes for a pinfall victory. After the match, Henry wrapped the chair around Big Show's ankle and jumped on it, causing an injury on the Big Show. I hate that spot. When you put a chair on the ankle, on the neck, or on the arm, or whatever you want to put in your body part, and you slam it on, I just hate that spot. That's just a sign of, you're going to get injured and you're going to get out of TV for a little bit. Blah, blah, blah. Mark Henry defeats the Big Show in 6 minutes. Coming up, guys, we got the Raw Money in the Bank ladder match for a WWE Championship opportunity. The SmackDown obviously was the World Heavyweight Championship. The Raw one contained the WWE Championship. We got Alberto Del Rio, Alex Riley, Evan Bourne, Jack Swagger, Kofi Kingston, The Miz, R-Truth, and Rey Mysterio. Let me see. Okay, here we go here. Alright, so the next match was the Raw Money in the Bank ladder match, where all the wrestlers brought ladders to the ring, literally all of them. During the match, Evan Bourne performed the signature airborne aerial maneuver. I love that move, the airborne. Diving from the ladder and landing on the other wrestlers at ringside. Bourne and Miz went for the briefcase, but Del Rio toppled the ladder, and Miz was taken backstage with a knee injury. The 7 remaining superstars simultaneously climbed 4 ladders in the ring, but fell off one by one. With nobody left in the ring, Miz hopped down to the ring and climbed the ladder with one leg, but Mysterio stopped him by slamming him off the ladder into a sunset fit powerbomb. As Mysterio and Del Rio battled on top of the ladders for the briefcase, Del Rio distracted Mysterio by unmasking him and then pushing him onto another ladder, which tipped over and sent both superstars to the mat. Del Rio regrouped and unhooked the briefcase and won the Raw Money in the Bank ladder match. I love this matchup. This match lasted, let's see how long this match lasted. This match lasted literally 15 minutes. Just 6 seconds shy of 16 minutes. This match is really good. I love this matchup. The right guy won. Del Rio was back then getting a push, obviously, after he won the largest Royal Rumble match in history with 40 men, which was fucking ridiculous, by the way. I love the traditional 30, by the way. Just fuck the 40 men. Fuck the other 10 guys. Just do a traditional 30. But I understood why they did it, because they had way too many superstars back then in 2011. But this match was great. Del Rio won. The right man won this match. And there you go. He ended up winning Money in the Bank, and then he got a big push. And you guys know what happened at SummerSlam that same year. Next match on the card, we got Randy Orton defending the World Heavyweight Championship against Christian. Match lasted 12 minutes and 20 seconds. If Orton was disqualified during this matchup, he would lose the World Heavyweight Championship to Christian. I love this matchup. I love the rivalry between Christian and Randy Orton. I love the rivalry. In the show's 5th match, Randy Orton defended his World Heavyweight Championship against Christian with the condition that Christian will win the title if Orton was disqualified, or if there was poor officiating. Christian opened the bout by bringing a steel chair in the ring and trying to gloat Orton into getting himself disqualified. Orton balked and threw the chair onto the floor. Christian performed his signature kill switch, but Orton kicked out of the pin and the 2 count. And as Orton was prepared to perform a signature RKO move, Christian spat in his face, and enraged Orton kicked Christian in the groin and was disqualified. So therefore, Christian won the World Heavyweight Championship. Afterwards, Orton viciously attacked Christian and gave him not one, but 2 RKOs onto the announcer's table. This match lasted 12 minutes and 20 seconds. I mean, Christian did what he had to do, you know. Especially in that stipulation, if the champion got... I mean, in a regular championship match, if the champion got disqualified, he wouldn't lose the title. In this case, Orton, as you know how vicious Orton can be, if he got disqualified, he will lose the title to Christian. Christian did a dirty tactic move, which worked. He spat in Orton's face. Orton would get pissed off. He couldn't control his emotions and kick Christian in the fucking nutsack. So there you go. Christian won the World Heavyweight Championship without even pinning Randy Orton. So there you go. Great match, though. Good match. Finally, guys, main event. John Cena defending his WWE Championship against CM Punk. If Cena did not retain the title, he would be fired by the senile fuck known as Vincent Kennedy McMahon. This was CM Punk's second greatest match he's ever had. This match was great. This match lasted over a half hour. This match lasted 33 minutes and 44 seconds. This match was fucking fantastic. And the crazy part about this matchup, Punk won the title with no interference. Punk was going into this matchup as a heel. In this crowd of Chicago, the biggest babyface you could ever see is CM Punk. Crowd was chanting, CM Punk, CM Punk. Crowd was booing John Cena like crazy. I'm like, I never seen such a partial crowd like that in Chicago. Chicago, I fucking love you, Chicago. I love CM Punk. I love CM Punk, man. I love Punk. This matchup was Match of the Year worthy. And obviously it won Match of the Year in 2011, as I see it in my notes here. They won Match of the Year in 2011. The final match was for the WWE Championship between champion John Cena and CM Punk. Champion Vince McMahon had threatened to have Cena fired if Punk won. Mind you, this was Punk's last night of his existing contract back then. So, pressure on Cena, no doubt, no question. During the match, 2 separate signature AAs moved by Cena to further score the victory. More than 30 minutes into the match, Punk performed this GTS maneuver, striking Cena's ribs and causing Cena to fall out of the ring. As Punk rolled Cena back into the ring, McMahon and John Laurinaitis emerged from backstage and distracted Punk, resulting in Cena placing Punk in the STF submission hold. Punk did not submit, but McMahon signaled the referee to award Cena the match and sent Laurinaitis to ring the bell. This was very reminiscent of the Montreal Screwjob back in '97, where a conspiracy orchestrated by McMahon led to Bret Hart losing his title to Shawn Michaels by submission, despite Hart never submitting. Not wanting a tainted victory, Cena broke the hold and attacked Laurinaitis. As Cena returned to the ring, Punk performed a go to sleep on Cena and pinned Cena to win the WWE Championship. McMahon ordered the winner of the Raw Money in the Bank match, Alberto Del Rio, to cash in his contract on Punk. When Del Rio ran out and tried to cash in his contract for an immediate championship match, Punk performed his roundhouse kick on Del Rio before he could do so. After blowing a kiss towards the struck McMahon, Punk fled the arena and left as WWE Champion. Wow. I just fucking loved every single minute of that matchup. Matchup was Match of the Year worthy? Yes. No fucking question. It's CM Punk and John Cena. CM Punk and John Cena. Now, the aftermath for this matchup, after the match, Vince had to, quote-unquote, step down as Triple H took over. Now, back then, NXT wasn't even existing back then. That the NXT that we have now. But Triple H took over. He signed Punk back. They did a matchup at SummerSlam. I think they did a tournament to crown a new WWE champion because Punk left. So, I remember it was Miz and Mysterio in the finals. Mysterio won the title. So he had to defend it against John Cena on the same night. He had to defend the title against Cena on the same night. Mysterio loses the championship to Cena on the next night, on the same night. On the same night. Punk comes back. All of a sudden now, we have 2 WWE champions. So what the fuck happened now? They did a SummerSlam main event between Punk and Cena. The winner would be the undisputed WWE champion. So Punk won. Punk beat Cena again at SummerSlam. This time, Triple H was a special guest referee that night. Punk won. That's when Kevin Nash came back, did a powerbomb on CM Punk. Alberto came in, cashed in Money in the Bank, and won the WWE Championship. There you go. That's the aftermath for this whole entire thing. I did that without even looking at my fucking notes. That's how briefly I remember that. But that is it, guys, for your Money in the Bank 2011 Throwback Thursday pay-per-view review. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys enjoyed it, guys, if you guys enjoyed the Throwback Thursday, smash that like button. Comment down below what you thought of Money in the Bank 2011. And if you guys are new to the channel, looking for Raw review, SmackDown review, NXT review, Throwback Thursday, Top 10 Friday, or wrestling podcast and gaming content here on YouTube, hit that subscribe button down below. Ring those bells, guys, for all notifications. SmackDown review is live on the channel right now. Raw review right now is also live on the channel. WrestleMania review live on the channel right now. The podcast, episode 15 right now. If you guys missed this past weekend's content, episode 15 of the podcast is live on the channel right now. Also, NXT TakeOver New York review is also live on the channel. Make sure you guys check out SmackDown, Raw review, WrestleMania review, episode 15 of the podcast, and NXT TakeOver New York review. This is the official home of the Reality Podcast right here on YouTube, so make sure you guys are following me on social media. Twitter, Chris from Lauren. Instagram, your boy Chris _WB. And Snapchat, Chris Most Hated. And if you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button down below. Ring those bells, guys, for all notifications. I will see you guys tomorrow. I will not give you guys a Top 10 Friday tomorrow. I'm probably going to give you guys either my career, another episode of my career, or I'm going to give you guys episode 2 of Universe Mode where we do SmackDown Live. So, I'm going to leave a poll on Twitter. I'm going to leave a poll on Twitter right now as we speak. As this video is recorded right now. I will do a poll. You guys can vote on it. And by tomorrow, you guys will get either episode 2 of Universe Mode or a brand new episode of my career. So, till then, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow for whatever video I have for you guys before I go back to work. It's a 9-game homestand starting tomorrow for the Yankees, and yeah, that's about it for you guys. Until then, I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys later.